Hello to everyone, I'm back finally. I do apologise for the very unplanned long hiatus. For those of you that maybe follow me on Instagram or have seen the community posts, you'll know that I slipped 2 discs in my back and pulled a muscle at the same time. So the reason I haven't been here, it's actually twofold. One is because I couldn't stand long enough to film a long form video, and then I couldn't sit down long enough to edit it. But what that left was a big backlog of clients that I then needed to get through. And then we've also been busy filming 91 new videos for our how to dress a fuller figure course. So ladies ranging from a UK 14 up to a UK 24. We had ladies with barrel stomachs, overhanging apron stomachs, just a menopausal thickness, big boobs, combining the big boobs and the big stomachs. So we spent a long time putting all the videos together for that. So that's why I haven't been around, but I am back now. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Melissa Morale and I'm a personal stylist for the everyday woman. And usually I post on here either every week or every couple of weeks. I'm also on Instagram pretty much daily, but I'm an educational stylist. So I actually run a style academy where I teach people how to become personal stylists, as well as running styling courses for ladies like yourself. But for today's video, you've got me going into the shops because I hadn't been in there for ages. So I recorded what I found in Zara and H&M, and we found some gorgeous pieces. So I really hope you enjoy it. If you could press that subscribe button, I would be very grateful. It really helps the channel to grow, and it's also free to yourself. And you have the advantage that when I post a video, you get the notification. And then when you get the notification, you can usually get to the close a lot quicker than everybody else. Today's outfit, I'm actually just off to London. I've got a whole day of brand meetings today. So this is what I'm wearing. Okay, so I've got a Marks and Spencer's leather skirt on. I'm hiding some spotty tights underneath just to keep me warm. I've also got some socks on as well, some long burgundy boots, and then I've teamed it up with a burgundy bag there. I've got the lovely Lily Silk jumper, so lovely and warm. And this is like the cashmere mix. I've shown it a million times, but it doesn't bobble because it's like this fluffy fabric. I've had that for a couple of years now and it still looks brand new. Again, because it's cold, I've gone with a roll neck underneath, that sort of old money, old English type of style going on there with the roll neck and then the jewellery out. My necklace is Tilly Spheres, Monica Vinader and Tilly Spheres there as well. Can't remember who my earrings are from. And then I'm going to put on a big fluffy coat. Let me grab that for you. Now this is big, it's oversized, love the collar there, super warm. I've got some gloves in my bag, and that's how I'm doing kind of smart casual for business meetings in London today. Okay, so we are in Zara now. I just thought I would do a quick show of my outfit. These are actually H&M jeans. I really like these. I have shown these before. The way to distinguish them is that they've got the rope detail there on the side. Obviously got a belt over that right now. Sorry, the changing rooms are tiny as normal, so it's very hard to get a full long layer in. I really like him wearing a polo neck, or sort of a half polo neck under my jumpers at the moment. I think it creates quite a nice old money type of look going on there, where you can mix the relaxed parts, but then this slightly more polished bit just enables the look to be a little bit more polished. There we go. I just stepped outside the changing room for a minute, but there is the whole look. I'm wearing a UK 8 in these jeans. They're wide, they're baggy, but they're very tight up on the waist. So I would size up rather than sizing down on these ones if you like them. The jumper is Uniqlo, and so is the polo shirt as well. So starting off strong in Zara, love that sort of look. I was about to say for work, but also just for that smart casual look as well. I've got a cropped ankle green riser jean on. Obviously I've got the shirt hanging out at the moment. It's got beautiful button detail, the shirt has. I'll show you that in a minute. But if I was to put the shirt up, it gives even more of a tailored look there. I love the red and blue and also mixing in the brown there, but as the summer comes you could just put a nice cream slingback shoe on there or a nice loafer. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with the lighting. It certainly looks very dark when I'm looking into the camera, but I'm not sure if it does through your eyes. Maybe if I stand over there we go. They are a size 10 in the jeans. They're a lovely shape, but they're a little bit big for me, so around the waist area. Not sure my size could cope with a size 8, but I will try them on just for sizing for everybody. But yeah, they are really nice jeans as well. A really nice colour, really nice cut, and also coming at a nice ankle length as well. Jacket as well is beautiful. There you go, just showing you that shirt closer up. It's got these really nice button details here. So if you do wear it up like that, those buttons are going to look very nice. And it looks very nice just as, you know, the shirt and jeans together with a little bit of a brown belt, some brown boots. Sorted. Okay, so every time we come into Zara, we find an item that you all seem to love, and I think I've just found it. This could be everybody's summer dress. Right now I've got it on with my boots, but the belt is actually burgundy, so Amel has just gone off to get some burgundy shoes to see what that looks like, but I thought I would show it to you. I've got black underpants on at the moment, and you actually can't see them. So the pockets you can see a little bit, but I actually don't mind that. But the shape of this dress is lovely. It's slightly elasticated at the waist. It's got the buttons down here, so anybody that has got the larger chest, it's going to be good. The seam is on the shoulder. We like that because that's going to broaden you here. It's going to nip you in at the waist, and that skirt just hangs really beautifully. So very elegant, but I think, you know, a 30-year-old or a 50-year-old or even older, I think, can wear that and it still look appropriate on all ages. So let me try it on with a shoe now. And there you go, there it is with some lovely burgundy shoes. These are slightly too big for me, but the profile on these shoes is really nice as well. And that just helps to tie in the belt. But I love dresses like this where you can take the belt off, because whether you pair it with the burgundy or a brown, it's going to look really nice because it's white. Or for summer, you know, you could put a bright yellow belt on there, or just really play around with it for your personality. But I think the drape of it is gorgeous. I'm wearing a size small, and I think it was $45.99. We'll obviously link everything as normal. So this is the same pair of jeans, but this time in the darker colour. Very nice. I've also now got them on in a UK size 8, and they are fitting me a lot better up here on my waist. But I'd say they're a little bit tight around the crotch area. So I'm trying to work out whether they would stretch, and I think they would definitely. One thing to say is in the last course that we've just filmed, given that it had a fuller figure, we had hundreds of pairs of jeans on women with fuller figures. Whenever we went for a jean that had too much elastine in, was really super soft, would mold around you, then the stomachs looked bigger. So you actually want the stiffer fabric like this, the stiffer jean with maybe only 1% in, if that, because then it hangs from the stomach rather than around the stomach. So I think these would be pretty good if you did have a stomach, but only if you've still got a relatively smaller waist high up. If you've got an apple shaped waist where it comes from underneath your bust, it's not going to work. So they'll only work if you've got like more of a lower waist or like a menopausal thickness. But yeah, that's very nice as well. There you go, there's that same look, but this time I've just put on a little kitten heeled shoe. They've got the label sticking out from them right now, but they've just got a very small kitten heel. And because of the straps around the ankle, like the sling back, that tends to be very, very flattering on the foot. And I could probably walk most places in those actually. So yeah, that's another way if you don't want to put the boots with it, and that shows you where the jeans come to on my ankles. I'm 5'3.5", but I do have a longer leg, much to the amusement of everybody in the office when I say that. But yeah, I do tend to have a longer leg, so that's where they come to. Okay, something very different for me. I don't usually get my legs out, but I've got this dress on right now. I need to come forward because I can't show you my legs constantly, because that's the one area that I'm very conscious of, is my legs. So we all have our conscious areas that we don't like. But what I like about this dress is that it's doing everything for you. So the shoulder pads are increasing my shoulders here. The darts here are coming from the bust down my waist, and then it's kicking out. Can you see that? So it's giving this lovely hourglass proportions. I think right now I've got it on with the boots because that's all I've come in with, apart from a little cream shoe. But I think a longer boot would be really nice with this as well. And I think if you're in a work environment, that is absolutely lovely. I've got the trousers and I think the jacket. I'll have a look to try on for you as well. Oh, and I'm wearing that in a size medium, where given a moment ago I was in an extra small in some trousers, and I've been a size 8 in one pair of jeans and a size 10 in another pair of jeans. So sizing, it's not you, it is the stores. It's all very crazy. You just have to try on until something fits you. So next we've got this lovely coat, really nice, good length, just that sort of throw on jacket that you need as the weather starts to get a little bit milder. The trousers are lovely. They've got a lovely flex in them, so they're the same trouser material as the dress that I just had on, but they're actually much too long for me, so I would need to take them up by quite a bit or wear a high heel, and I'm not wearing high heels these days, so definitely would need to be done up. But they are very nice around the waist. They could probably, I'm wearing a small at the moment actually, and so they're coming up quite big on the waist, so I don't think you need to size up or take your normal size, or if you're small on the waist then I would size down in these. Jacket fabric is lovely, and I'm wearing a size small in that. Okay, so I'm going back in time now. I remember wearing this sort of thing the first time around. Peplum top, crop jeans. Okay, so with this look, it is going to give you shorter proportions, particularly if I was to wear a trainer with it. But if you are wearing it as a going out outfit or a work outfit and you've got a little heel on, then you can afford to get away with it. If you want to make your legs look longer, then all you're going to do is tuck the top in. Obviously a little bit hard for me to do on camera right now. But just having it as simple as that is going to obviously make a huge difference on the leg length, especially when you've taken from the bottom. You then want to show the high waistline here in order to make your legs look longer. Now what I'm finding is, if you have got a big bust and if you are short-waisted, you want a high-rise jean because it's going to hold in all of your stomach area. So you definitely want that. However, you then don't want a tight top like this that's going to shorten you even further. So you actually do need a longer top like that, because it helps to elongate your torso and puts you back into proportion. But when your bust and the top of your jeans are too close together, you haven't got a good handful there, that would make you look sort of shorter and more barrel-like around the torso. I hope I explained myself. If I didn't, have a look at our courses, because we have just done a whole fuller figure course on exactly that type of thing, where we've filmed, God, there were over 90 videos at the time. I'm not sure how many will make it to the edit, but that's how many we made. So as an alternative to the other cardigan, which was quite formal in its presentation, this is more of a knit alternative. I've added on a burgundy shoe with the red. Wouldn't have perhaps usually done that, but actually I'm really liking the subtle colour clash there. I think it looks really nice. And the cardigan is just that one step down, I suppose, in terms of smartness from the other red jacket that I've just had on. Now these are the size 8 in the jeans. They are definitely fitting me better. on my backside and high on my waist, but that is really because I've got quite a small higher waist, but I'm bigger on my thighs, which is why a wide leg actually works better on me, because it gives me the width around my thighs, but it allows me to come in tight against that waistline. So if you've got a similar shape to myself, then they would also work well on you. So changing the jeans up for a moment, I've got on these kick flare jeans. I think they make you look tiny, actually. They're very flattering. However, what I would say is that I can feel they've got lots of stretch in them. And when they've got lots of stretch in them, they are great if you have got a balanced figure. But if you have got any sort of stomach area going on here, the stretch fabric is going to make that stomach area look bigger. We tested this in our courses over the last few days, and every single pair, it made a woman's stomach look bigger. So avoid if you've got a stomach there, but in terms of making a figure that's already quite balanced look lovely, then yes, they're gorgeous. I've got them on with, actually this is my own top. This is from Uniqlo. I'm just wearing it under a blue jumper today just to keep me warm. And it's the Heat Tech. Let me take it out and show you. There we go. So it's their Heat Tech fabric, and they are super, super warm. And I've got them in all the various necklines, actually. So this neckline, the round neckline, they fit really nice on the shoulder. I'm wearing it in a size small, and I love their base layers. Okay, so I'm back in my own H&M jeans, my own Uniqlo top, and then I've got on this really lovely barn jacket. I love the juxtaposition there of sort of the flare jeans and the barn jacket, which would usually be with your wellies and your leggings. But I think wearing this sort of outdoory style of fashion with your normal fashion keeps you on trend. And that's something actually that I've realised over the last few years, that if more mature ladies do pick things that are on trend, it is actually an advantage to you because it stops you dating. And so you can have things like the inside here, or the main bits are normal, as in they're classics, they last the lifetime type of thing, but by picking up just the odd trend piece, that's what keep all of this still appropriate for the year that we live in and not dating us, basically. So it's buying jackets maybe a little more oversized, and blazers, by the way, are starting to change. They're going a lot more shaped now, for example. If you then maybe do decide to buy a jacket in the current time, buy it more shaped, because then that will keep you on trend. Don't get rid of your bigger, baggier ones, because they'll always come back. But as long as you've got one of both in the wardrobe, then you know that you can stay on trend and not look dated. So next, found this gorgeous top. Excuse my granny bra poking out like that. So you'd either need a bra with so my bra's got quite a big central bit in there, because that actually helps to give a fuller bust. But you'd either need one that's smaller than that, not to wear a bra, but I couldn't do that because my boobs aren't big enough. But I would just put a little nip in that, a little stitch of some sort. But I really like that. It gives a really nice boho sort of look. Great for an evening out type of top. Understated, I think. I'd probably put a shoulder pad in that just to help broaden me out a little bit. And yeah, that's very, very nice. Something a little bit different. This cardigan, heart pattern on it. Don't know what made this up, but I quite like it. I think there's something cute about it. Something a little bit different. And yeah, I think I quite like the whole boho, wide leg, sort of 70s type of style, and I think that's what has appealed to me in this. I think it may be a little bit too dark for my colouring right by my neckline, but I think it is definitely nice for somebody. Something a little bit slinkier now for you. This is very lovely colour if anybody's got maybe like a nice holiday to go to. I'm hoping my husband might treat me for my sister's, that's my 70th. I'm not 70. For my 50th in the September time. I see this going nicely in Maldives or somewhere nice like that. very slinky. It does show up the lumps and bumps, you know, because it's going to. The straps are adjustable, so you can whip them up. You'd have to wear a strapless bra or no bra with it, so not that practical, but you know what? I just like it, so it might come home with me for that reason alone. So we're now in Mango, and I love a pair of Mango jeans. I find them really, really comfortable, and they're always pretty much true to size. I'm wearing a size 8 right now. They're always a little bit tight for me across my thigh areas, but they always fit me really nicely on the waist. Got it on with this just nice relaxed cardigan. This unbelievably is in an extra small, so they're clearly coming up really quite big. But I think you need that drape in it. You don't want it, like if I pull it out now and you were to just sort of wear it as it's meant to be, then obviously that's a very different look. So it takes some zhuzhing around. Oh, we've just learned how to spell the word zhuzh, haven't we, Mel? What was it when we looked it up? Oh, I had the, you know, were you not there for that? So when we were filming, we were all debating how to spell zhuzh, and then somebody sent it to me, and it was with a Z, I think it was.
Well, it's starting with a Z.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll have to double check that. I'll put it on the screen, whatever it was, but it definitely wasn't the G or the J that we were thinking about. Anyway, back to the styling. There we go. Simple. I'd wear those with a pair of trainers. I've got it on with a little heel at the moment, only because the jeans are too long for me. But can you see how there's a raw edge on the jean there? So I like buying the ones with the raw edge because it means I literally just get a scissors and I just cut them across. But just make sure that when you do that, you're wearing the shoes that you want them to go with. So in my case, more often than not, it's like a platform trainer. And then I always make sure that my heels are the same size as the platform trainer as well. And then I can wear them with either heels or with the trainer. So yeah, nice start in Mango. So next, what a lot of people might consider very boring, but to me it is the staple that has to be in everybody's wardrobes, and that is a white base layer top. This is like a really, well, not too thin, but a thinner knit. That is a size medium though, and look, it's actually very small, even on myself. So I would definitely go up by 1 or 2 sizes. I'd say 2 sizes if you've got a bigger bust, 1 size if you just want it fitting sort of the way that I'm wearing it right now, which is just a little bit drapey. But what that base layer will do now is allow me to, you know, put on any of these coats, these jackets that I've got lined up there. Because if I just went out and bought a grey top, for example, the grey wouldn't go underneath that. Actually, it might go underneath that, but it wouldn't go underneath that one. So that's why we always need our white base layers. So let me try layering some things over that now. Right, the classic Mango coat. They bring it out all the time. Wool coat. Drapes really nicely, comes off the shoulders a little bit. So I do find that if you are a larger chested lady and you're quite rounded, so you probably know if you have got a larger arm, for example, and a larger bust, and you tend to feel quite top heavy a lot of the time, then this isn't going to suit you so much because it gives more of a rounded effect. You would be better if the seams of your shoulders are right there, like that sort of shoulder there, because that is going to give a line down here which makes the torso look slimmer. But if you don't have to worry about that bust area and all the arms merging in, then that is a really nice coat. I've got it on in a small at the moment. They're quite oversized. I reckon I could do an extra small. So next, what I would live in if I could all the time, and that is a really nice fitting tailored jogging pant. Elasticated waist, a seam that runs down the middle here. That gives it more of the elevated look. And the key here is to pair it with a nice knit, or like a knitted hoodie would look really nice. And then I bet you if I then put on the coat that I just had on over this, that would actually look really nice and very sort of sophisticated, even though you are basically in your travelling pants. So let me try that for you. There you go, so that's what I'm talking about. I would then put some trainers with this. I've actually just bought some. I did a reel on them for Instagram. If you don't follow us over there, I'll put it in at the side of me now. But I bought some platform ones with the 3 stripes, and they were burgundy. So I would then wear the burgundy trainers and then a burgundy handbag, and that would elevate all of that look up really nicely. And to be honest with you, there's not a body shape that wouldn't suit. All you would do is you might go for a lower round neck if you were heavier busted, and then you would go for a coat that sat on the shoulders more. So always remember when you are looking at these videos that you have to make these little tweaks and just these little nuances of change that will make a huge difference, but allows you to still create exactly the same outfit. So same coat, different colour. I'm not sure if the colour is coming up correctly on the screen or not. All I'm looking through is this little screen there, and it looks more steely sort of blue on this screen, but it's actually more of a greeny colour. The closer I get to the light there, the more blue it looks, but from what I can see, that is more of a true representation of the colour, almost like a petrol bluey greeny colour. What colour would you call this, Mel, on this coat? Teal. You would say it was teal, would you? Yeah, the lighting is so bad in here that it's really hard to know. But anyway, I've put it with the cream to show you that as the weather starts to change, lightening up your outfit with a coat like this works really well. Because these sort of wool coats, they're not like snow type of coats, so you're always going to need layers underneath them, but that means that they make them very wearable for the springtime as well, because then you just put a lighter t-shirt underneath, a lighter colour, and you've got the warmth in the long line there, and the long line usually suits everybody as well. These jeans are very nice, click flare in the beige. That is a UK size 8, a little bit tight there on my thighs. Nice kick flare on them. Really like the loafers as well, but these loafers are in the sale. We're struggling to link them right now, but if we can find them when we're at home, then we will. Often when we're out and about, we don't get a good enough reception, so we have to wait till we're home to have a really good dig to see if we can find things. But everything will be linked on the Moonsif board as per normal. And a completely different type of jacket for you, just to show you the versatility of just the base layer colours, is this little brown cropped faux leather one. Actually really nice, wearing that in a size medium at the moment. I'd almost consider going up to a large in that as well, just to go get a little bit more of a drape on it. Nice with the jeans, although I think I need to go up a size in the jeans because there doesn't feel like there's that much stretch in them. So I am wearing an 8 right now, but I probably need to go up to a 10. Isn't that mad? So today I have been in a size 6 up to a size 10 across only 2 different shops. So you just got to try on multiple sizes, I'm afraid, ladies, because that's the only way. But yeah, very, very nice jacket. Doesn't look like a cheap faux leather jacket either. And I think that would look really nice with my high-waisted jeans. So I'll try that on now for you. There you go. So all I've done there is swapped up the top for a little turtleneck, the one that I was just originally wearing today from Uniqlo. Put the jacket on then with my sort of 70s flared jeans, and you get a completely different look there. There you do get obviously more of a 70s vibe going on, rather than perhaps a more classic look in the other outfit combination. So I suppose it depends where your style is really. This is probably right now more my style, but you need to reflect your own style in some of these choices. But just because I pair it a certain way doesn't mean you need to pair it the same. But yeah, I think this jacket might actually come home with me. I quite like it. I was just on my way out of Mango where I actually spotted this coat. So they do that in the beige you can see there and the lovely green. It is 139. Now that is a better coat on the shoulders for anybody who is busty or feels more rounded, so it's got bigger arms. So that one is better than the one I actually showed on the video. And I just spotted another one right there as well. So that's what I'm talking about with the seam on the shoulder. So that coat would be much better than, bear with me, that coat if you are more rounded in your proportions. So we've run out of time now, unfortunately, but we've just come into H&M and found these really nice fitting flared jeans. Very nice. Actually fit me a little bit better than the ones I've been wearing all day today that have gone a little bit baggy. But yeah, really like those. We will link them on the board as normal. Hopefully you can see them because I haven't got time to get out of my top and my jacket right now. But yeah, true to size, good length on me. I will link everything. So as you can see, I'm now back in the studio. Basically, I ran out of time in H&M. I managed to record for Instagram because we have to record vertically for Instagram and horizontally for YouTube. So we actually have to take a lot of the footage twice. And I ran out of time to do this footage, so I brought some items back into the studio to show you. So first of all, I'm trying on their new limited edition jeans. They fit really nice. The cut is beautiful, and what they've got at the back are these darts. I don't know if you can see that or not, because I can't see what you can see. Hopefully you can there. And those darts at the back mean that you get a tighter fit around the waist, which is great if you haven't got any extra weight and your waist is your smallest part. For many women, that is not going to be the case. So if that is for yourself, then these jeans won't be right for you. But if you are smaller on the waist and perhaps larger on the thighs, then these jeans are lovely. Now these are a UK size 8, but they're actually very tight right there across my thighs and very tight across my bottom. Now what that means, unless you've got a incredibly perky bottom, which I haven't at the moment because I haven't been able to work out for the last 6 weeks, it means that it pushes your bottom cheeks down and actually makes the bottom look even flatter. So basically it's too tight all around here. So I probably needed to go up to a UK 10 in these. However, as you can see, they fit me absolutely perfectly on the waist. They are more expensive because it's their limited edition. They are $44.99, but I do really like the cut. I like that wide 70s flare rather than a tight leg and then just the boot cut at the end. So definitely like the jeans, just finding them a little bit difficult to walk in because they're so tight around here. And to go with the jeans, I picked up this jacket. My son wears one like this from Carhartt, and this basically is a rip-off one from H&M, a lot cheaper than the Carhartt ones. And these and the slightly longer versions, more like the barn coat, are actually very on trend right now. I like a shorter version when I've got a wider jean on, because the shorter version allows your shape to be seen, where a longer version covers this bit. And when it covers this bit and then you go into a wide leg, you can look wider all the way down. So yeah, do like this one. But if this style of jacket isn't right for you, I do have another one. There you go. This one is beautiful. Again, from H&M. I love the collar detail on that. I always like a really nice high collar because practically it's much warmer, but also I think it creates a longer profile on you. But equally, you can open it up. Do not worry about it being double-breasted if you carry your weight around your stomach or your bust. It's a very oversimplified concept in styling. It's a little bit like saying stripes make you look wider. Well, stripes don't make you look wider, nor do double-breasted coats. They don't make you look wider either, as long as the fabric is right, the drape is right, the rest of the styling is right. We've just tested this on our course. Like I say, we had over 700 pieces into the office. We had 10 different models. We tested double-breasted coats, single-breasted coats, and we came to lots of conclusions that we'll be sharing in the course with you. But one of those conclusions is that it doesn't matter whether it's double-breasted or not, and for your figure, what matters is the shape of the jacket, not these buttons. And in fact, these buttons here offering a double-breasted look are actually beneficial for somebody who has got a bigger stomach, because it's like a demarcation, it's like a vertical line down, and it helps to split that area up. But yeah, that gives a very nice look. There it is from behind. Really like that one. What I would say about this though is that the lapels are round on the arm. So if you are bigger busted, it's the location of these down the arms will make you look broader. If you are larger busted and you need some structure, you basically need that right on the tip of your shoulder and not down your arm. So I hope that helps. Something else that I picked up in H&M was this necklace. This is what you call a proper statement necklace. It is super light, like ridiculously light. There's no weight in that whatsoever. Can you see, just with this simple outfit of a pair of jeans and a white polo neck, how having a necklace like that just ups the ante a little bit. It just makes it look more styled. It's quite an old money styling, having a polo neck on and then the big chunky necklace. If that's not what you like, then maybe it would just be a shirt and then just a little bit of the necklace is showing. But either way, that's definitely staying here in the studio, because I think a lot of clients are going to benefit from that. I see all the time, particularly on my online styling, where ladies have just got like a little fine necklace on, and it just doesn't appear as part of your styling. It just gets lost. So you don't have to go as chunky as that, but you do want your necklaces and your bracelets and things like that to be seen. So another cute little top that I picked up, wearing this in a size small. I'm sorry it's a little bit creased. Usually we iron everything before we show it you, but again, we haven't got time today, but that is just a really nice motif jumper. I always look for a motif jumper that has got really good stitching detail on. Some of them can look very, very cheap. When paired with just the same pair of jeans like that, I just think it gives a nice, casual but simple look. I've kept the jewellery on, again, just to elevate it a little bit, but I'm just about to restyle this for Instagram actually, so I'll show you how I'm about to style it for there as well. There you go, so just changed my jeans up basically. These are the Zara ones that I was trying on in the shop that I brought home with me. They're a size 8. I also got them in the slightly lighter colour as well. They fit really nicely, feel really comfortable, high up on the waistline there. So if you've got a wider leg and you can show off the smaller waistline, then the wider leg is going to look more flattering on you. But that just shows you how you can wear a very casual jumper and it's elevated through the shoe and the type of jean that you're wearing. But equally, you could make this jumper look really casual with a cap or something on those lines. So a cap from Amazon, I believe, and the jumper from H&M, which I think was about $14.99, something on those lines. And then I've bought myself some platform gazelles. So you can see there, the rubber sole gives me about, what is that, 1.5 inches, something on those lines of a platform. And for me, given that I never wear anything higher than a kitten heel, means that I can wear the same pair of jeans with both my heels and my trainers. And that's usually the key to making your jeans really wearable for all of your occasions. Plus a high heel these days just looks a little bit tacky. So I would always go for a kitten heel if you had an option anyway. And I've just paired that with some Marks and Spencer's carrot jeans. These aren't the widest ones, so their carrot jeans are slightly a slimmer profile as opposed to a barrel jean that would stick out even more. So just because the jumper's a little bit bigger and baggier, I've got a little bit slimmer down on my bottom half. Good casual outfit, ready for kiddie type activities. And also from H&M, I bought myself this red cap. I have it on with this new white t-shirt. These are from Marks and Spencer's, and we've been finding, again in our fuller figure course that we have just filmed, that this one was going really, really well on our larger ladies. So anything from sort of a 16 up to a 24. We were going up by at least 2 sizes in them though. This, for example, I think this is a size 14 and I'm usually an 8 to 10. So definitely go up a size in them, but I will also link these for you as well. But yeah, I love a cap, so that's why that's coming home with me. So that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you could press that subscribe button, we would be very grateful. And remember, if anybody wants an online styling session, then you can just head to our website and book us directly. Or if you're interested in any of our courses, again, head to our website and you will find all the details there. The new fuller figure course will be available in a few weeks' time. But for now, thank you very much, and I will see you next week.